Even manifestation, I'm sorry, requires you to do things. Hi everyone, welcome back to The Magician. So I'm literally just washing the dishes and I just felt moved to make this video because my channel is intended to be almost a documentary in which I'm showing me manifesting my dream life and what that is actually like. Not just pretty sticky notes and cute vision boards and inspiring words, but like the hard stuff. And I feel like I've been going through the hard stuff. I have a video in which I talk about all the goals that I have that are specific to this channel, but essentially it's pop music related. I want to be a pop star who's successful, making money, collaborating with people who I want to collaborate with. So we're on the same page. Now what is going to bother somebody who wants to have a huge pop, global superstar, successful career? Singing, songwriting, producing. For me in particular, what has been bothering me recently is singing. I think that in the manifestation community, we really like to downplay the importance of action. Okay, I still have to wash these dishes like and so yeah, just to prove I'm washing dishes. Ooh, knife, YouTube might get all over that. In order to be literally anything, you have to do things. Like, it's okay, it's great to, claim something and be like, I'm going to be an engineer, I'm going to be a programmer, I'm going to be a graphic designer. That's what I'm manifesting, but even like I'm manifesting, a huge body composition shift to be super muscular. All these things require work. These are not just mindset shifts. These are habit shifts. And these are things that you also have to be bad at for a while. That has been what is bothering me as of late. The fact that you can script, the fact that I could script, do affirmations, have the scenes, but at the end of the day, I still have to do things. I feel like this is the side of manifestation that is not really spoken about. But people will be like, well, this isn't technically manifestation. Manifestation is getting into the state of knowing it into being. Which I think is partially true, but if that was the purpose of this channel, then I would make one video when I said what I wanted, and then the next video whenever I got it. 2 years later, 10 years later, 67 years later, who knows? That's not really the purpose of this channel. The purpose of this channel is to show the journey. And something that is a part of the manifestation, kind of like journey, is persistence. Because a lot of things don't come overnight, especially things that are so... And I would actually argue that every single manifestation requires work. Not just career, but specific person. If your self-esteem is crap, you actually have to practice loving yourself, getting to know yourself better, and improving your self-concept, which is something that happens on a daily basis. These are not just empty words. These are literal things, actions that you have to do. I don't want to say I hate taking action, because it's not like I do, but I do think that I have a bit of a fixed mindset when it comes to doing things. If what I'm doing is not yielding me the results that I desire almost immediately, I don't like doing it. And that is that, YouTube generation, kind of screenager, kind of like horrible, no type of plucky stick-to-itiveness, anything thing going on with me. But I can't even blame my generation, honestly, because I feel like the people who are a bit younger than me, like so many of them are so good at doing BS that they don't want to do. Like every day I feel like I'm seeing a new rich 21-year-old. I guess it's like, what really happens when you say you want something, but then you gotta do stuff for it? Like, what really happens? Because I made a video about the actions that I'm going to be taking to facilitate my manifestation arriving. Because you have to facilitate it. You have to make it easier. Again, I'm using myself as an example. Through me, I'm hopeful that you could learn. But it's going to be easier. Let's be honest, this is not even a limiting belief. It's going to be easier for people to share and enjoy the art that I create if I'm good at it. Okay? If I'm singing on pitch, which is my biggest blasted issue, and I hate it so much. I don't understand, like I'm hearing something in my mind, I'm writing the lyrics, and then when I sing and I listen to it, it's like, okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, but it's pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty bad. It's not the work of somebody who's been doing like this for years, I can say that much. And I was just listening to Beyonce's Renaissance before I turned this camera on and brought in the light and all that foolishness. And I was just like, you like hear how good this woman sounds, but imagine how much work she had to do to be able to sing like that. Like she's been singing since she was born. I don't even wonder, like literally since she was born. So imagine how much work she had to do to be able to sing on pitch. Like I need to think about that more. Like when I'm listening to people, I really need to think about the fact that this took so much work. So that work doesn't become a disgusting thing to me. Because I don't know, I don't dream of labor. I don't like doing things. And then it's so annoying. Because everything, even manifestation, I'm sorry, requires you to do things. Being persistent and being consistent is necessary. And I just don't trust anybody who doesn't agree with that. I would feel like you're selling dreams. The people who I choose to admire have had to put in work. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they're the best at whatever they're doing, but it does mean that they had to show up. And they had to do a lot of things that that I know I didn't see. And I think that I have a bit of a fixed mindset when it comes to myself and the things that I do. I want to be good at it today, or why am I even doing this? I wasn't meant for this. And the negative self-talk comes in, I wasn't meant for this. This is not meant for me. This is not something that I deserve. This is something I've also been feeling, even though my channel is not about like romance and friendship. This is something I'm feeling in those areas too. Like, it's Saturday night. Why am I not being swept away? Why am I not being swept away? And you're like, but Mike, why don't you do it for yourself? I realize I'm a princess. Yes, I am. Okay? I want, you know, the cheetah girls. I don't want to be like Cinderella. I'd rather rescue myself. No. I'm not doing that in every single area of life. That's very annoying. I don't have that much energy. I don't mind a little bit of rescuing. And it's just, I don't know, feeling like I'm failing in those areas too, because I really desire intimacy. Like I really miss intimacy. And I really value intimacy. Like I just, one-on-one, that's all I need. A good one-on-one, and then like occasionally social, like big groups. And I'm just really missing that right now. I don't know what the hell that has to do with action, because that's what we're talking about. But I guess we're just talking about feeling like a failure. Because I guess the feeling of being a failure is like, my self-concept is changing, so why is the reality not? I think that's basically what this video is about. My self-concept is changing, but the reality isn't. My self-concept is changing, my voice still is not obeying me, because I have to put in more work. Self-concept is changing, but I don't have like 10 suitors ready to take me on 10 dates. And you know, the annoying thing about life and humans is that like, I'm gonna miss this time. I'm going to miss this. The stress-free life of not having somebody, like the stress-free existence, like, I'm going to romanticize this because that's what my brain likes to do. Even though I'm super annoyed right now. I think I want a self-concept burnout. I'm just tired of doing. I'm not feeling like I'm getting. And it's like, you're not supposed to be doing to get. You're supposed to be doing to do, to improve, and to make yourself feel better. And while that is very true, I feel like The 3D is very good at constant. Like reality is very good at constantly triggering you, like reminding you you're not there. You're not where you want to be. You're not where you want to be. You remember you're not where you want to be. You're not where you want to be. Do you remember? Think about it. You're not where you want to be. That's what it feels like. And I'm frustrated. And I'm trying to find a way to make this like not a rant and to have a point. Like, what is the point that I'm trying to make right now? The point that I'm trying to make right now is that this manifestation thing is hard. It's difficult. And I hope that this could help somebody who's also going through it. To see somebody else going through it. Because I'm really not trying to be this perfect person, guru. That's not my aim, that's not my goal. I want to be three-dimensional, and I really want to show these struggles and be as authentic as I can. Because when you put on the camera and you put on the lights, it feels like, okay, now I'm being a character, but like, this is as close to authentic as I can be on YouTube. And I owe this to my audience, who I think are subscribing for the authenticity. Because this doesn't mean that I'm not going to get what I want. I'm going to choose. I guess this is the point. I'm choosing to see this resistance as a good thing. Because that means that the old person is leaving. The old story is being uprooted. The old story is upset. The old version of myself is upset. It doesn't want to change. But that's why I wasn't getting nothing. Okay, because I didn't want to change, and it was either I'm bad at this or I'm good at this. It was very all or nothing instead of like development. And I'm being honest. I'm talking about my feelings. I'm admitting that this shit is hard. And I'm not trying to use toxic positivity to overcome how hard it is. I genuinely feel like maybe this is how I'm supposed to feel. This is how I am. Like, this is just natural. Like, there's nothing super special about this. It's just natural. And through more practice and just, doing the actions that I said I would do and incorporating new ones, because I just want to improve faster. Like, it's just a thing. I want to improve faster, but I also realize I want to improve faster because I want to feel better about myself faster, and I should not feel better about myself because I could sing on key more than 50% of the time. I should feel good first, and then work on that, of course. But it shouldn't debilitate me, and I think I used to let it debilitate me. Today, I would say I fought back, and I used that logic to still do the actions. At some point I had to quit though. And that's okay too. I think that I have said all that I wanted to say now, plus the sink is clean. So I'm ready to go back in my bedroom and get rid of the lights and all this foolishness. But I just wanted to provide a more realistic, a more vulnerable look into this journey. Let me know if you would like to see more videos like this, like those days when I'm really struggling. Sometimes I could just turn on the camera and talk to you all, so you know that, so you get kind of an update. So it doesn't just seem like sunshine and roses, because there are going to be days like this for me. So let me know if this was valuable to you, and I will see you all in my next upload. Bye!